Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. If y'all don't know, on this channel, I run a 3D modeling project called Wind Waker Unflooded, where I am 3D modeling. It's a piece of fan art, and I'm 3D modeling the land of Hyrule as it could have existed within the world of the Wind Waker. And I've realized that I've needed to play the game, needed to replay it, refresh my memory on some things, make sure that I was like talking about the lore accurately, that I wasn't misremembering anything, that I understood islands and the way they were made. Because a lot of my project is extrapolating from islands as they exist on the Great Sea and figuring out what they would look like as mountains. They're mountain tops. What do the mountains look like? Which has been really fun. It's been creative. Um, but it's been a process that requires attention. I need to be attentive to the game, and it's been like over a year since I did my last playthrough. I don't remember when I did my last playthrough. If you wish to be a true swordsman, find some knight's crests and return to me. Orca. I love the way he rates. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for the red ruby, man. That's awesome. We got a lot of mail. Is that it? Oh, there's more. Man, a lot of people are writing to us right now. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. But this is your big chance! Do you have need of an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have them all at special bargain prices. But we only have one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop ship near Rockspire Island. First come, first serve. I can't wait to serve you. To those who took the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks. Assistant Manager, Rockspire Shopship. That's awesome. Thanks, Beetle. Oh, that's so funny, packaging the $1 with it. All right, let's go see Grammar. I hope she's doing all right. I hope she's like not sad and stuff because we left her earlier. That would really suck. I hope to walk in and she's just happy, and oh, Grandma. Oh, Joe. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, maybe will this help? Please, please, please feel better. Please, please. She's so sad. And this is heartbreaking. I mean, when we talk about the story of the Wind Waker, there's so many things I think of. I think of the ending cutscene with Farewell Hyrule King playing in the background and all that message. But Link's grandma, this is such an important part of the story too. Just because she's not in the final battle, right, doesn't mean it's not as important. This is the heart of the story. This is what Wind Waker's about. You're safe. That wonderful. Bill, did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Ariel are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Joe. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Joe, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. Aww. Da-da-da-da! This healthy soup your grandmother makes replenishes all of your life energy and magic power. Crazy. Thank you, Grandma. This is OP, and I love that it's like one of the best items in the game for health management, and I love that it comes from family. Your grandma made this soup. I don't know. Like I think a lot of Zelda fans, like we grew up with these games. We live, breathe these games. These things are second nature to us. And I think it can be easy just to go like, yeah, well, yeah, that's just how the game is. That's how it's always been. It's easy to kind of take for granted some of these details, but like that's powerful, that's impactful, that's meaningful, and it's intentional. And I don't want to overlook that stuff. That stuff that is so important in the messaging of the game. Because I do think it can be easy to like, kind of forget things. Or not forget them, but like to say that like, well, just to understand, well, like this is just how the game is. And I can kind of take for granted the way that it tells its story, right? Because I just understand that this is just how it is. I'm used to it, right? And especially a game like Wind Waker that I think so many of us have grown up with. If that's the case, we must search for the cave around the backside of Outset where Jabun is said to hide. All right, Jabun, let's go find you. But yeah, I mean, I think that's true in a lot of different ways for Zelda, right? For these games that so many of us Zelda fans, fell in love with the series when we were kids. And I think it's important to, like, I don't know, for me, there's a lot of things from my childhood that I outgrew, right? There's a lot of things that, like, games I played or movies I watched that I don't like as much anymore. but I'm still a Zelda fan because I keep coming back to it and it's still good. And that's the difference, right? Is that like it's not just nostalgia. It's because every time I replay these games, there's meaning that I find. I have fun. Like, and that's the thing, right? They're great games and they're great stories, and they do both. And let's see, this shouldn't be too hard. Let's see if we can put our new bombs to the test. Are they falling short? We're about to round the bend. We'll get them soon. I don't know if are they hitting the door? Are they even going in? Yeah, okay. A couple of them are hitting it. Oh, come on. I gotta be better. Y'all are not gonna watch me fail the the Jabun section of the game. Come on, this should be a gimme, right? This should be easy. Please. Where is it? Why is this so difficult? Anyway, we've almost done it. Let's see if we can figure this out. I have 4 bombs left. This might not work, guys. I haven't... This is embarrassing. I'm out of bombs. Well, that's it. This has never happened to me before. This is insane. The pressure got to me, huh? I'm in shock. This has never happened to me. I'm out of bombs. Maybe it's happened to me before, but like I guess I just let them all loose too early while I was on the other side, the far side of the not portal, the this is embarrassing. I wonder if this is this. I just want somewhere I can go to like get more bombs. Do I have to go to Beetle's shop ship? I know he has bombs. Should I just wait for him to turn around? Because he should be making his rounds around the island, right? Or is he just around the front of the island right now? I guess I'll go back to the front of the island and check it out. Guys, I'm in shock. Like I saw that happen. I was like, I don't know what to say. This is embarrassing. Why am I struggling with getting to Jabun's cave? Oh, guys, I'm sorry y'all had to see this. I call myself a gamer. I don't even know if I do. I don't even know if I call myself a gamer. Um, Man, this is humbling. And it's not that it was that hard. It's just that I was shooting a lot of the bombs and they just weren't even making it to the door. So it really does like it's a test of range and you can be too far. Anyway, man, this is humbling. I don't know where is Beetle all the way over there? I think I see him by the outpost. I don't know if I can catch up to him. I guess I can use the Wind's Requiem. I don't know why I'm avoiding doing that. I can just use that. It just takes a second. I don't have to make excuses. Well, let's catch up to Beetle. Man. Alright, I thought I was better than this. I guess not, huh? Alright, Beetle. Let's buy some bombs. He's fast. He's a fast little bugger. Come on, man. I should have just waited for him on the other side of the island if he was going to be this fast. I didn't know. I just didn't know. I assumed he was still at the front of the island, I didn't know. I didn't know if he stopped making his rounds. I don't know Beetle. I don't know what he does, I don't know. That's why I'm here checking it out. Man, I was talking about something and now I've had to focus on gameplay, guys. I can't believe this is the section. Oh man. You were bashful. I am acquainted with that pirate girl. What do you know? Hey, no. There we go. Whew. Okay. Is that it? Can I buy any more? That should be a full bomb bag. Wow. This is hilarious. I can't believe I got sucked into the whirlpool. All right. Well, let's go back to the far side of the island. Let's set our wind direction for south, I guess. This is the only thing I guess like that's annoying about the game is the Wind's Requiem just takes so long to play. I don't mind the other songs, but the Wind's Requiem just every time you change direction. I don't know. There's times where it hasn't been annoying to me, but times like this where it's like I kind of have to turn on a dime to get around the island and go back to the front of the island, then go back to the back of the island. It gets a little annoying to keep changing the wind direction. I like that feature. I think it's a good item. I think like I love like getting to the Forbidden Woods, right? Like that little puzzle, like having to be aware of the wind direction, and like that's not hard to do, but like I still think it's good. Let's see. I need to be sparing about my bombs. That one hit, but I think I'm too far now. So I'm going to wait until I'm not on the far side of the whirlpool anymore. Oh man, this is crazy. So I'm on the far side now. Let's wait till I'm about like, if I'm at 6 o'clock, let's wait till I'm at like, 4 or 3 o'clock. Here we go. This should be better. There's that drift too, so I might need to just make sure my horizontal axis is lined up too. But anyway, a lot of these are hitting now, so at least that's something. At least they're hitting the door. That's embarrassing. I should be good this time. Okay. Okay, this one, I feel like I'm close. I'm about to get to the far side of the whirlpool again. Okay, I'm going to wait. I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk losing bombs. But I think we have time. Okay, I'm going to start back up. Yeah, that one fell short. 2 fell short, but it's okay. I'm back in the game. Okay. These are hitting. These are landing. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Why is it not? I'm hitting these. Am I tripping? 1. Y'all saw the door turn red every time. I have one more bomb. And yet... What? What? Is the game glitching? This has to be a glitch, because I was hitting the door that time. What am I doing wrong? Guys, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I not doing? I've played this game so many times. Why is the door not cracking? What? What? I don't know. This game's gonna break me. This children's game that I'm failing at. Come on, I thought this was gonna be an easy playthrough. I was like, I know this game like the back of my hand. The dungeons aren't gonna give me any trouble. The puzzles are easy. The combat's easy. No, I don't have any bombs. Just let me get out of this. Let me get out of here. Like I have nothing. I can't break the wall down. Like, come on, just let me get sucked in the whirlpool. I'm not gonna fight it. Just come on. Come on, just let me go see Beetle. Let me go. Why is this? Why? Come on! I didn't think this was. I I'm already facing north. Let me just play the song again. Let me just waste my own time. I was talking about how much I love this game. I was trying to gush about the game, and now I'm failing, and now it's hurting me. This game I love is hurting me. Why? Was it something I did? What'd I do? I'll be better, I promise. Please. All right. I'm regaining my composure. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to get those bombs back, and then I'm going to beat down that door. I'm going to beat down that door. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'll figure it out, and I'll win. Okay? I'm going to do it better. Beetle, why are you so far away? Stop running. Stop running. Why are you running? You're so far. Come back to me, Beetle. We have more business to discuss. Why wasn't the door breaking though? But like, why? Like, why not? Like, why? What was I doing wrong? I was hitting it. It was turning red. Y'all saw that, right? What am I doing wrong? Beetle, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I don't want a Hoi pair. I want a bombs. I'll take them. I'll take them all. Can you sell me any more? I'll take them all. Okay, I'll leave. do 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 do. Do. Come on. I'm breaking. Okay, let's reset the wind direction one more time. I hate this game. I hate Wind Waker. It's my least favorite Zelda game. I'm kidding. Come on. This is embarrassing though. I can't believe, is this whole episode just gonna be Jabun's cave? I was expecting, all right, we're going to do this episode. We're going to see Jabun. We're going to get the pearl. We're going to put the pearls in the statue things. And it'll be easy, just like that. Let me save. Just let me save. Just so I can go back to this point, having bombs. All right. Just like let's save, you know? Come on. Come on. Okay. So that one, like, it, like the door turned red. Do I need to like focus my fire on the top of the door? Is that what it is? It's just like I can't just hit the bottom of the door. I have to hit the top one first. I'm gonna assume that that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm gonna assume that that's the issue. I feel like that's never been the issue before. I feel like I've always just been able to hit anywhere on the door, but let's assume that that's the issue. Let's go for the top of the door. Let's make sure my bombs are hitting the top. Are they hitting the top? I mean, the top's turning red. Look at that. Look at that. I'm breaking the door. Look at that. I just had to hit it directly, I guess. It just took a direct hit. I swear. Wait, if I do direct hits, does it disappear in one? No. But it doesn't take that many. So I'm doing direct hits. Yeah, that only took like 3 bombs. Okay. That's the issue. I swear the game's never been like this before. I swear it's always like just allowed me to hit like the bottom or the middle and been fine with that. I swear, right? Right, guys? Right? Right? Am I right? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Am I wrong? Am I the biggest Zelda Wind Waker fan on YouTube? Am I wrong? Am I misremembering things about this game? Could it be? I'm sorry, guys. Oh, let's go inside the cave. Let's go. Let's go. I'm done. We're entering the cave. We did it. We did it. 16 minutes. Minutes to get to Jabun. Oh, anyway, we're done now. Oh, yeah, there he is. Big Papa. Well met indeed, Jabun. I am pleased to see that you are safe. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one, and yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. I do. It is the only way. Yeah, you mean that? Thanks, man. Whee! Excuse me, I'm losing it. Oh, this episode has broken me. Oh, this might be the last episode I record in this session. I've had enough. You got Neru's Pearl. Let's go! All right. Thank you, Jabun. All right. Let's get out of here. All right. What does he got to say? So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. I believe I have. All right. Thanks, Jabin. Good talk. Oh, man. Well, maybe we'll do the second quest where we figure out what he's saying. But that could be another day. Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all of the pearls. Are you ready, Joe? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any in business you have on Outset. I'm done, man. I'm ready to get out of here. Like, let's go. Like, let's set the wind direction to northeast. Get out of here. Let's go. I've had enough of Outset. I'm done. I want to leave home again. I'm done. I want to leave. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of this cave. Let me get out of this. Come on, like, let's go. We gotta get out of here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, my boat is not starting. Anyway, we're doing it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's come on. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Northeast. Northeast. We're almost there. Almost out of the island. And we're off. Well, how y'all doing? Comment down below how y'all are doing. I hope y'all are enjoying these episodes. I really, I've been surprised by how many views they get. So thank you for joining me along for the ride. I'm glad that all of you get to see this blunder that I've made today of Jabun. Oh man. Well, we're back on the open ocean. This beautiful game, right? All right, I just have to convince myself that it's good again. Oh, can't believe I had a skill issue moment while playing Wind Waker, the game that I've grown up with. This game that should be easy. Should be easy. And yet, here I am. I'm embarrassed. I'm frankly embarrassed. But you know what? I'm vulnerable. This is a vulnerable channel. You know, I've opened up to y'all. I've had this embarrassing moment on screen. Comment down below any of your embarrassing moments. Oh man. Oh man. Well, it's a beautiful night. Oh, sunrise for the first time in so long. Come on, not these cyclones. I haven't gotten swept up by one yet, but where's the fish man? Like, where is he? There he is. Okay. Shouldn't be any risk. I don't think he's too close to the cyclone. I think we're good. I think. I hope. Please, please just leave me alone, tornado. I've had enough of your ilk and your whirlpools today. I've had enough. I'm done. I'm done with whirlpools for a long time. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So chill out. Zephos? Cyclos. Which one's which? Cyclos is the one in the cyclones, of course. Excuse me. How could I forget? But anyway, let's talk to this fish man. Let's see how he's doing. I'm sure he's having a better day than me. Oh, Chad. Yeah, I do actually want information about the island. Let's see what you have to say to me. Hey, what you doing with that brush? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Shark Island. Let's go. Yeah? Hey, buddy. Tell me, small fry, have you ever been caught in one of those cyclones? The wind anti-cyclos uses those cyclones to fly across the sea instantaneously. Or so I've heard. Could just be a rumor. Boy, if you had that much power, you wouldn't have spent so much time. Yeah, come on. Okay, like, I know all this stuff. Okay, let me go. Okay. I've had enough. Where's the Triangle Island? Like, there's the Fairy Island, but I don't see the Triangle Island yet. It should be... Well, it must be there. It's just small on the horizon. I do really like the way that they handle the horizon. Like, because of course, like, this is 3D space that like is flat. Spoiler alert. So they're having to fake the horizon, right? They're having to fake the idea that the world is rounded, and I think they do it really well. And I guess that opens up like a question of implied space, right? Because the horizon, like, there is an amount of distance, like when you're on the open ocean, of how much space there is, before the horizon, right? Was it like, is it 3 miles? I don't know if that's right. Because of course, like, like on land, you can see into the horizon a good amount, but like on the open ocean, like things are different, right? Right? I don't know. Like of course, like how far you can see into the distance depends on the landmarks and the terrain and the topography and the mountains, because they can come up over the horizon. There's factors, and of course, like it can be much more. But tell me I'm tripping. I thought in the ocean it was just 3 miles to the horizon. Tell me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong. That's just like a fact I heard. So if I'm wrong, blame the education system. Don't blame me. I'm innocent. It's never my fault. It's never my fault. If I screw up and and go into Jabun's whirlpool, it can't be my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like that couldn't be me. Do I want the fishman or the statue first? I don't even know where the fishman went. He's over there. I guess I'll do the fishman first. I feel so defeated. Still. I'm gonna get over that defeat. You know what? Y'all are only gonna remember if I remember it. So like, y'all are gonna forget about it by the next episode, right? So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on from my defeat at the hands of Jabun, and I'm just gonna, like move on. I'm just gonna not. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's talk to this fish man. Hi. Yeah, yeah. Just I know the song and dance. Just like give me information. Come on, buddy. Come on. Ba-da-ba-dee-da. Another Triangle Island. Classic. I'm sorry. A famed pictographer lives far to the north of here. He's apparently real wise. He's even said to have legendary pictographs. By the way, what exactly is a pictograph? And that's all the info I got. Okay. That's all you gotta say, huh? That's a good tip. Where's the island? Where is it? There it is. Where is it? Where? Oh, come on. Not the sea hats. Come on. Come on. I just want to go to the island. Like, come on. Like, leave me alone. I've had enough for one day. Come on. You monsters. Oh, you terrifying creatures. Leave me alone. You nightmare fuel. Like, come on. Chill out. Chill out. Just let me, Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses, place the pearl you hold here. Oh yeah? The enemy music in the background makes this great. It's usually a very serene moment. I love the water battle music when you're on the ocean. Two pearls remain. Like it's like I don't know. It's like it's cartoony, right? Um, but like it's also dramatic. I don't know like combat music in general. Um, which for some reason it was switching between them for a second there. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't get it. First of all, I don't understand. Second of all, why? Okay, let's go east again. All right. Let's hope that this next pearl is easier. Anyway, we're back on the ocean. Oh, and the music's hitting. Excuse me. That's enough of that. Excuse me. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. This Jabun stuff. I'm sorry. I just can't get over it. Like, I can't talk about anything else. It's just like, I'm just embarrassed. But anyway, I guess I was talking earlier about implied space, right? Like, with horizon distance in mind, should we, like, because there's a difference in diegesis, right? The reality of the production versus the reality that the game wants to exist in for its own characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, for an intro to anyone else on diegesis, because it's a really important concept in art. Like in film, like a soundtrack is non-diegetic because the audience hears it, but the characters in the story don't. Same with title cards. Usually, of course, there's exceptions where a soundtrack can become diegetic, title cards can become diegetic, but generally speaking, there's the reality for the audience, and then there's reality for people living in the world, and we kind of understand that there's a difference, right? And why does that matter? Like, what, it just matters because it could impact the drama of the story. It matters, within the story, how far apart islands might be, even though to the player, they're not as far apart, right? Like, that's the kind of question I'm asking, is should we infer that we're meant to think that the islands are even more far apart than they are? And I guess that's the question, right? Of like, when islands disappear into the distance, is that meant to represent the horizon line, or is that meant to just be a loadout issue? And like, you could see it if if the game had better loading times. And I think that that's interpretive. To me, like, it always made sense to connect that to the horizon, that the world is just that big. Because that's how it feels when you play. It feels, like that's just like, oh, like the islands are just like, coming up over the horizon. But anyway, let's place our second pearl. Let's knock them out. You didn't have to do this in Ocarina of Time. You just had to go to one Temple of Time to place all your spiritual stones. I'm not upset about this. I'm just like, I'm still defeated by Jabun, so now I'm just complaining about this game. I don't want to complain about Wind Waker. I love Wind Waker. And I've been excited to play this game and replay it, like, because I do love it. And like, every time I replay it, I love it more, because there's so many just things that I'm reminded of, that I'm just go like, oh, like, this is just like, it's great because every time I play it, it's good, And I think that's the thing, right? Like, I think a lot of us Zelda fans, we hold on to these childhood games, but it's just because they're still good. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's not just nostalgia. It's because these games are still good. But anyway, anyway, all right. Let's go place this pearl, and then I think that I don't know. Maybe we'll place the last pearl after this, and then that'll be it for the episode. How about that? How about that? You're getting bonus content. Um, Usually I try to like end the episodes before the 30-minute mark, but that's it's not a rule or anything. Um, so we might be going a little bit over. Let's place the pearl. I don't know. I do try to like round it off by like a little like section it off by what I do as well. Of course, like it's may not always line up that easily, but it's been interesting how much has lined up like pretty evenly into like 30-minute chunks, which I think is interesting considering that like the newer games, like the Switch games, have kind of been criticized for like being being designed with bite-sized chunks in mind. I guess like 30 minutes is different than like a shrine that could take you like 15 minutes. Like I guess that is different, but it's like usually like when I played Tears of the Kingdom, it was in 30-minute chunks. You know, I was like, yeah, I could spare a second. Um, or like I might be playing it while watching a movie. Like, and obviously it's like you can, I think it's designed with even smaller chunks in mind that like you can play it just like if you have a second and like beat a shrine. I don't really take an issue with that. Um, but I also think there's like a lot of the design that is still conducive to like the same kinds of chunks. But maybe that's not true. I don't know. I should do a deep dive into like um, just like comparing that, at least like with my own data. Because to me, it's like I don't feel like there's a huge difference in like like the normal session time that I spend in the Switch games versus what I spend in these games. Is what I do differently? Like sure, but like just because the games are designed differently and have different features, um, that's not just because. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if what I'm talking about makes sense. Anyway, oh, I don't know. Like I was losing my train of thought there. But no, like I guess like I do like the design of the Switch games. Um, and there's things that like I want to change, and there's things about the overworld, right? That like I do miss how you were like more restricted in past games, right? Like Twilight Princess took a long time for the overworld to open up. Like you had to really earn it. And Wind Waker, I think, is interesting because the whole world is available to sail in any direction, but that doesn't mean you can do everything. And I think that that's kind of the progression I want. Is like you still like you may find something in the world and you have to come back later with the right item, and like that kind of progression is just like that's kind of missing in the current games. I just think it works really well, and like I don't know, it's like um, Link's Awakening is also a really good example of that, like overworld progression that like things change once you can start lifting rocks, right? Once you have the power bracelets. And things change once you can cross gaps with like the roc's feather, etc. Things change like that changes things. Um, like etc. So I don't know, like you can do overworld progression and make it gated in a really interesting way. And it doesn't have to feel like you're reaching a gate whenever you stumble upon it and you're like, oh, I guess I can't go any further in that direction. Like that doesn't have to be a limitation. That can be interesting and it makes you go, oh, like I want to explore more so that I can come back and do this. It rewards exploration having those gates. That's just my take. And like obviously like the Switch games, like just part of their design philosophy is that like the whole world is opened up from the start and you can go anywhere. But also it's like it makes it hard to write a story around that, right? Because suddenly it's like I don't know, it's like you could do the dungeons in any order. And I like the freedom, but I think like really like when I value freedom in games, like it's not really like dungeon order is not something that to me feels like a necessity for like oh I feel free in this game. It's like I don't know. I like not feeling railroaded, but like a game can still have a linear structure and not feel railroady. Wind Waker to me doesn't feel railroady, but like something like Skyward Sword does. Twilight Princess feels a little railroady. But like I also like think Twilight Princess has like a well written main quest, so that like that feels like a strength. Just because like I'm so invested in its story when I play, and like there's no ludonarrative distance, like there can be with Skyward Sword. To me, like chasing after Zelda like eventually felt like a waste of time because you just knew you were never going to find her. And I think Twilight Princess balances that better because you do get to, like, after or before your second dungeon, you get to find the village children again. And so it's like there's small victories along the way. And then it's just like your goals change, right? Eventually it's like, well, like I've rescued the children, I've rescued Aaliyah, and now I have to go face Ganon. So it's like your quest becomes bigger and bigger. And Wind Waker kind of does that too, right? Like you rescue your sister after like the midpoint of the game, um, but you still have to face Ganon. And so there is that reward of like, yeah, like I made change, I rescued her, but there's still more to do because really no one's safe if Ganon is still out there. And now it's up to me to stop him. So it's like your quest grows because you get more ambitious. Um, Also, shout out to this cutscene, right? I love this cutscene. Just this revelation that like, oh yeah, there's this empty space in the ocean, um, and now there's a whole new island. And I don't know, like I wish there were more changes in the overworld like this. Like islands could have come and gone, but I don't know if there's a way to really have made that work. Um, I do like the like Fire Mountain and Ice Ring Isle, right? Like they can't be explored until you have the extra arrow elements with like the fire and ice arrows. So like I think that's a meaningful change, and I wish there was more examples like that. But I guess that's not so different from like the gated islands that are like you can't go unless you have your hook shot. So in that sense, like the island is only accessible at a certain point. But I don't know. I think it's cool to have a like an elastic overworld where like I don't know, like the Tower of the Gods appearing is such an iconic moment. And I mean, look at it; it's huge. Like the scale of it is massive. Um, it's so dramatic. You know, it could be seen like from quadrants away. So anyway, I think we'll go in and explore more of this dungeon in the next episode. The gods of the ancient world prepare so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. That's great. I love the Tower of the Gods, man. So let's go ahead and enter the dungeon. Um, or should we just sail up to it? No, let's enter it. Let's give you a taste of what's to come, and then I'll sign off. Let's look at it. Let's tease you a little bit. All right. Behold, the Tower of the Gods. Oh, it's so dramatic. I love it, right? Because it's like styled as a cathedral, right? It feels like these catacombs under a cathedral. And then that changes, right? It's also mixed with this ancient technology, right? As well. It's just such a cool aesthetic. But anyway, I think that's all the time we have for today. So, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. But without further ado, I'll let you go.